hardly ever allow an Auburn person on, but we got you up here today.
Now, the one thing she's learning from the mayor is to hold her own so she can handle it.
This is assistant mayor for a day, Mayor Marks.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
My voice is still a little froggy sounding, but I feel better. Now, I've had about 10 weeks of shots and antibiotics, and so I'm not contagious, so I'm okay.
Would you like to introduce your
I would
assistant
like
mayor
to
for a day?
Logan Dean is going to shadow with me all day today. We got a busy day scheduled. She is a senior at Athens Bible School. We had one of the papers that wrote the other day that Logan was at Athens High School, so I want to make sure that you people know that I know the difference. And she's at Athens Bible School, and last week she was scheduled to be on, and they had a basketball game, I believe, and they barely lost, according to Logan.
Please tell me you're not going to make her work a full till 5 o'clock.
Well, I showed her my schedule a few minutes ago, and so we may, we've got a compressed natural gas meeting at about 1:30 or 2 o'clock. That's going to be real interesting, where we're trying to run vehicles off compressed natural gas as opposed to relying on foreign oil, and so I'd like to hear, for her to hear those discussions. And
you taking her to the chamber coffee too this morning at 9
o'clock? Yep.
Now, you know, he gets out and does a lot of stuff.
I do, I know.
Now, how did you get to be job shadowing the mayor? How did that take place, Logan?
There's a program that the Chamber of Commerce has that you can apply, and you can tell them what person you would want to shadow, and I put down the mayor because I thought it'd be interesting.
Why didn't you pick me? I mean, come on.
You know,
Look around. There's 400 or 500 people in here this morning. You could have chosen me. Then you don't have
in the morning.
You don't have to work an hour a day.
4:30 in the morning.
I get up at 2:30. Read 4 or 5 newspapers, come in here and work. I only work an hour a day. He's got to work all day and probably tonight too.
So
it's worth it to sleep in, though.
That's right.
Okay, worth it to sleep in. Words of wisdom. It's today your first day with him. This is your first gig, right?
It is, yes, sir.
Good luck. When he told you, I need you to be at ZTV studio at 6 in the morning, did you say, I've chosen the wrong person?
No, not at all. It never crossed my mind.
Until now.
You're going to have a very interesting day.
It's going to be a fun day.
It is. Hey, Ronnie, let's talk about a couple things this morning. I see City Hall's about torn down. Are they cutting a tree down there?
Yeah, we didn't have anybody out handcuffed to the trees yesterday, and we had told Dr. Cottle that the trees has got to come down if we're going to build a new City Hall. And actually, we've had a few telephone calls that wasn't very happy about that. But
are they cutting all of them down?
Yes.
Yeah, why don't you just call Harvey Updike? He's going to take care of them.
That's right. That's true.
Logan, in case you don't remember, Harvey Updike is the Alabama fan who poisoned the Auburn
She's an
grapes.
Auburn fan. Yeah.
And we learned a new word today, Mayor Marks.
Yes.
They got a paper this morning, says trees not proven venerated, says Updike's lawyer. Well, none of us knew what venerated, do you know what it means?
I don't know what venerated means.
To honor with deep respect. So evidently the trees weren't proven to have honor and deep respect. So how can we get away with poison?
That's all right.
Now we've all learned a new word.
Well, those magnolia trees are beautiful, but they were sitting there with deep root systems, and for us to build a new City Hall,
you didn't cut those down, did you?
We did. Oh, come on, Jamie.
Don't do that.
Are they all gone, Tom?
We have changed phone numbers,
some more
folks.
trees.
Yes,
All right, Adam Smith had a great article. They did the progressive thing in the paper over the weekend, the News Courier, and he has a lot on his plate. It's not unusual. Your first term, Adam did a good job writing this. Of course, looking back, the tornadoes had to be the biggest story of the year, and the anniversary that comes up on April 27th. You got a new library you're working on, a new City Hall. So basically, he did a good job keeping everything going here. So
yeah, I thought Adam did a good job with that.
What are we concerned about these days, Ronnie? What can we look forward to this year?
Well, let me tell you just real briefly. We've had our first quarter revenue stream projections, and sales tax is up here in the city of Athens. It's not a great deal, but it's impressive that we're up 3 or 4% as opposed to being down, which is a great turn for the economy. We've got a lot of things going on. We're still working a couple of industrial projects. As you know, yesterday, the county commission announced that Building 23 down at Delphi is going to be used by Carpenter Technology, which will mean about another 50 or 60 jobs down there.
Wonderful.
And, you know, they're investing $500 million in this community. We're building a substation, got all those plans underway, and the gas department's working on their link into there. So there's some neat things going on. A lot of good
Now,
stuff.
the other two buildings at Delphi, what's taking place with those?
An individual bought those. Actually bought those to scrap at one time. And the state owned building 22 and offered it to the county. And the county has actually swapped 22 for 23, and Carpenter Technology is now going to take 23. So I know that's a little confusing, but
Not after us going through what those other two guys were talking
yeah,
about.
really.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah. But it's going to be a good project. I had lunch yesterday with Carpenter Technology person that's here. He's very excited about having that building. It's real high ceilings. They're going to put a boom or something in there to enhance their facility. They're going to tear part of it down, but that building is 650,000 square feet.
Wow.
You know, that's a big space.
building.
That is a big space.
And my hopes and thoughts and prayers is that they didn't buy all this just for 50 people. So
Surely
hopefully in
there's
a
a
few
plan.
It
years.
says high-paying jobs.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Now, anything, where can Logan expect to go today with you?
Well, I was showing her my schedule a few minutes ago. We're going to relax for a few minutes after the show and maybe go have a biscuit or something somewhere if she eats those, and then maybe go to City Hall and then, yes, you can. And then we're going to the Chamber Coffee at 9 o'clock, and then we have a meeting with an industrial prospect at 10 or shortly after 10, and we're going to discuss a confidential issue there. And
What is it?
All right, call us after that.
Then we're going to the Veterans Museum. He always asks that, Logan.
Well, now, when you
Never
showed-
give information.
When you shared with Logan your schedule for today,
Yeah.
did you pull out your Kindle, your iPad, or your personal computer?
BlackBerry.
What
Yeah.
you've upgraded
got
today.
upgraded.
You no longer
the
use the
city
notebook?
gave me this,
He's graduated.
and I've got to where I can't operate without this thing. You know, and it's got.
You used to have your little pad.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just pulled it out and you had
Oh,
a
I
pencil.
still got it
He's
in my
big
back.
time.
Still got it?
Oh, I still got it.
Yeah, okay. Is
My
that your backup?
That's my backup. My cloud backup.
Well, Logan, what do you expect to learn today?
I expect to learn what exactly the mayor does. I don't really.
Well, let us know when you do all that. There's some people that might want to know that.
It'll be a great interview
I know.
next week.
So I'm guessing you get out of school for this.
I do.
Now, when you graduate, what do you plan on doing?
I plan on going to Auburn in the fall. Majoring in zoology as of today. That tends to change.
Yeah, good deal. Anything else we need to know about you job shadowing Mayor Marks this morning?
It's been fun so far.
It has.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
fun.
you've been doing it about 30 minutes now.
We're going to spend some time talking about makeup of state and city government.
Oh, okay.
And the legislative process and judicial and administrative process and what separates those bodies. And we may even talk about, with the legislature being in session, the fact that there's 105 state representatives, 35 senators, how a bill goes through the House and passes into the Senate. And yeah, we just go.
Hey, Ronnie, you only got a date.
When you need a nap,
Come
call
on.
me and I'll make sure he gets a nap scheduled in there
You only
somewhere.
got a day to do all this.
We'll
you
get
know?
there. We'll do it.
All right, thank y'all for coming. We'll see y'all later on at 9 o'clock this
Yeah.
morning down there. I think it's at Riviera.
It is Riviera Fitness.
Fitness.
Yeah, man, we'll go down and work out a little bit.
Thank
Let's take a little break here. Congratulations, Logan. Have a good day today.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang on.